Today, let's try Leetcode problem 2808, minimum seconds to equalize a circular array. So this is in the double vector test. This is the third question. It is much harder than the first and the second. And this code are what I did in the contest. Yeah, let me first explain the idea, what I mean. So here we need to understand we have a zero index array. So the index would be 0 to n minus 1. And we can replace numbers I with either numbers I, it is the same number, or this I minus 1, it means the number before this number, it means the number after numbers I. Yeah, let me give you an example. For example, we have a number 2. Yeah, so for the next step, we can change this 1 to 2 or this 1 to 2. Yeah, so this is why I only need 1 second. Yeah, now let me explain my idea to solve the problem, and then I'll go to the code editor to explain my code. Yeah, so my idea is to turn this array into a circle. Yeah, basically the index are important for us. For example, we have like let's check what's the example 1 2 1 2. Yeah, we have a 1 2 and 1 2 because we need to check the distance basically. Yeah, so the distance between the same numbers. For example, this 2 and this 2. So what is the distance between these two numbers? Yeah, because these two numbers, if we have more numbers, it can save us more time. Yeah, like this one and this one. Yeah, because we can always turn the neighboring numbers into the same number. This means if we have more numbers like 2 or 1 or ones, it can save us time. But that's not definitely true. That's the greedy idea. But a greedy idea cannot solve the problem. We have to use brute force to check one by one because sometimes that is not true. Yeah. Let me give you an example. Let's say. Yeah. Let me give you example. Like if we have more 2's. So here we have a 2, here we have a 2 more 2's. But these 2's are neighbors. So it means for the next step, this 2 can extend one step. Yeah, goes to here. And the next time it goes to here, second. And the next time it goes to here. It means we need at least 3 seconds. So this is one situation. But for another situation, maybe we also have a circle. And we only have 2 points. It's like this. Because these 2 points are close, are not so close, but it is evenly distributed. It is here and here. So for the next one, it may be here we have a point. Yeah, it is only 1 second. And maybe here we have another. Yeah, it is another second. Yeah, but only we need 2 seconds and finish and make all the numbers to the same number. We only need 2 seconds. Yeah, so this means the most frequent number is not the answer. We cannot use the greedy idea. We have to use brute force to check. So the brute force is turn this array into a dictionary. So the dictionary will be k-value pairs. So the k will be this value. For example, this is 1. 1 is value. And inside it is array. Yeah, because we need the positions, so here we can use the index. So here inside of the array should be 0 and another 1. For this one, it should be 2. Yeah, so this is one situation. And for another situation, we have a 2. So 2 with value is array. So inside it is a 1, 3. Yeah, this is the first step. We're gonna turn this array into a dictionary. Yeah. For the dictionary, it is k-value pairs, so the value should be an array. So inside the value, it should be index of the same number of this number. Yeah, now we can turn this array into a circle because the distance, yeah, it can be inside an array. For example, if inside the number, it can be more numbers. For example, we have 1, 3, like 4, 5. Because we're going to append the index, so it is always in increasing order. Yeah, maybe we have something like this, 1, 2, 4, and 5. Here, we can calculate the distance between 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 4 and 5. But we should also calculate the distance between 1 and 5. Yeah, because this is the descriptions of the question. There is always a modular. Yeah, so let's go to the description. Yeah, so here said it is n minus 1 plus n modular n. This is I plus 1 modular n. So this means it is a loop. So 1 and 5 should be connected. We should also check the distance between this 1 and 5. Yeah. So for me, I'm going to count how many numbers between this value. For example, this value is 1. Yeah. Here I have another one. I'm going to make it clear, just to delete this point. Yeah, make it clear. So here, for example, we have a value of 1 here and another value of 1 here. Yeah. So let me also delete this area. Yeah. So if we have two values, so from this side, we're gonna count how many points between this value 1 and this value 1. Yeah. So between 1, there are like 3 points. So we're gonna count the 3 points. Yeah. And then we're gonna count from the left side how many points. Maybe there's only 1 point. Yeah. But what we're gonna do, we only need to check the maximum points. So the maximum points between 1 and 1, it is 3. So we're gonna take a 3 inside our result array. Next, for example, we also have the value of 2. So for example, we have three 2's. So the 2's will be distributed like this. And also, we're going to check the distance between each one of them. For example, for this 2 and 2, there's only one value that is not equal to 2. Here is also a value equal to 2. Here is also another value. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's not equal to 2. Maybe this is 3, the value, I mean, this is 4, and this is 5. Yeah, so what is the maximum? The maximum value is only 1. So what is our result? We're gonna take this 1. Yeah, because 1 is smaller and this 3 is bigger, so we're gonna take this situation. This is what I mean by the brute force. We have to check 1 by 1. So this is actually the min-max solution. Yeah, for each one of them, we should check the max, but the final result, we need to get the minimum. Yeah. Now let me go to the code editor to explain it. Yeah. So here, this is the testing code. In the context code, I'm not sure if I used this n or not. But now let's just go to this dictionary. So I defined the dictionary. This is a default dict, and the value is a list. So I'm going to put the k-value pairs, the index value pairs, inside the nums to the dictionary. So I'm going to put the value as k and put the index inside. Yeah, so it is a k-value pair. The k is a value, and the k is this number, and the value is a list. And inside the list, it is the indexes for the same number. And here I defined 2 variables. I think I only need this result. So let's take this result as infinite, because the final result would be minimum. Yeah, it will be updated. So I take infinite as my result. So I'm going to check all the values inside my dictionary. Yeah, and for each value, I'm going to take the result as the minimum of the result. Here I define a check function. The check array means what is the maximum of the distance inside my circle array. Yeah, so I'm going to take this array out because the k value, so d dot values, it means always be arrays. Because at this point, the k is not important, only the value, only the array is important. So I take the array out, and I'm going to check the result and with this array. Here I used a check function. This check function is to calculate the maximum distance. For example, yeah, here the maximum distance from 1 and 1, it is 3. Yeah, and inside my chunk function, here I have to calculate the length of the array, and then I check the distance inside the array. For example, this is 1, 2, 4, 5. I will check the distance inside 1 and 2 because there is nothing. I will set it as 0. 2 and 4, there can be insert one number maybe. Yeah, the distance is 2, 4 minus 2 plus 1. So this is 1, and 4, 5, it's also 0. Yeah, so this is what's the meaning of my code. So I use the array I minus array I minus 1, and then I'll minus 1. Yeah, for example, here 4 minus 2, it is 2, minus 1, it is 1. Because I only need to calculate how many points between this 1 and 1. Yeah, for example, this 4 and 5, there's a 0 point. And also I need to calculate how many points between 1 and 5. How should I calculate that? It is here. So I need to append this n minus 1. So n minus 1, it's the last index, and minus the array minus 1. Yeah, for example, this n minus 1, yeah, let me, yeah, so how should I explain this? So let me take this example. So 1 and 1, it is at 0. The index is 0 and 2 for the value of 1. Yeah, it's 0 and 2. So inside, I calculated the distance. It is 2 minus 0 minus 1. It is 1. And what is the outside? Yeah, so the outside should be the n minus 1. N is the length of the nums. Yeah, so here I used the length of nums. So for example, here the length of nums is 4. 4 minus 1, it is 3. Yeah, 4 minus 1, it is 3. And 3 minus this array minus 1. So 3 minus this array minus 1, it is 2. So 3 minus 2 and plus this value, it's array 0 minus 0. So the array 0, it is 0 minus this index 0, it is still 0. Yeah, so it means the distance between this 0 and index 2, it is 1. Yeah, so how many numbers? There's only 1. So 1 to 1, it means only 1 numbers. So how did I calculate it? I calculated from the left side because this is the first index, it is 0. Yeah, and from the right side, how many? And there's only 1. Yeah, because here the index is 3. N minus 1, it is 3. And the position here is only 2. Yeah, so why we calculate like that? Because for an array, the index position is always fixed. So that means we can use the index positions to calculate the distance. Yeah. Yeah, if you understand all that, so here should be easier. So this is the result. So the result will be dependent on this result. If it is an odd number, for example, if it is an odd number like here, if it is an odd number, yeah, we only check these 3 numbers. So this may be more numbers, but we don't care. Yeah, we only check this side. So how many steps? One step we goes to here, and another step we goes to here. So it means it would be the result divided by 2 plus 1. Yeah, we have 3 divided by 2, it is 1 plus 1, it is 2. Else, yeah, if it is an even number, if there are even points, for example, it's not 3, it is only 2. If we have only 2 points, like this one and this one, what are we going to do? We're going to just use this result divided by 2. Now let me submit it to check if it really works. Yeah, as you can see, it works and it's pretty fast. I think I should need to also delete these answers because I didn't use it. Yeah, Now let me try to delete these answers and run it and check it. Yeah, so the basic idea is you need to turn this array into a dictionary, yeah, with key value pairs. So the keys would be this number and values would be a list. Inside of the list it should be index of the array, because you will use index as precedence to check the maximum distance. And then for the final result, you need to get the minimum result. Yeah. So basically this is the entire code. Yeah, if you think this is helpful, please like and subscribe. I will upload more Leetcode problems like this. See you next time.